Hi everyone, we want to welcome you to Asbury today. We want to take the time today to tell you a story about someone whose life was changed here at Asbury. You know, our mission is to engage people in relationships where Christ transforms. And today you're going to hear the story of Paul Moser and see how his life was transformed here at Asbury and what an incredible effect he's had on our church family.
I'm Kirby Rayleigh.
And I'm Kay Rayleigh, and Paul Moser was a good friend of ours.
We both met Paul at the North Hills Tennis Club around 30 years ago. Paul was a bartender there. Eventually he started his own company in home maintenance and repairs, and he was very good at it. Many years later, Paul had an operation for melanoma, a very serious surgery.
And during that time, he was unable to work and had difficulty making his house payment. Kirby came over and checked with Terry and with Sharon, and through the help of the Benevolent Fund, we were able to help Paul make his house payment.
Kathleen and I got to know Paul about 10 years ago through Kirby and Kay. Paul started to come to our house to help fix things up around our house, and over time we actually helped encourage him, along with Kirby and Kay, to get a job here at Asbury. The neat thing that we saw was Paul really blossomed once he got here to Asbury. He made great relationships. He really took care of the people here in this congregation. Each day he would sit in the back of the church. On Mother's Day he'd bring flowers to the ladies. He was just really an incredible man, and we really saw him grow in his relationship with Christ and his relationship to others while being here.
Paul was baptized and accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior on October 2013. October 2013. And became a member of Asbury Church.
And then he was diagnosed with cancer in April of 2014. And he passed away November of 2014 as well, on the 19th of November.
And Paul left the church $100,000 to be matched by the congregation to upgrade and keep the church at the top of its game, because he loved Asbury, the congregation, and he loved Jesus Christ. Paul was stubborn and hard-headed, but he had a great heart and a great love for Jesus.
You may or may not have known Paul, but one thing was clear to those that did. He loved Asbury, and he came to know Jesus through the relationships he developed while being here. Paul knew our facilities intimately because he cared for them while he was on staff. As you heard, he donated $100,000 to be matched by our congregation and to be used to improve our facilities. His desire was that we update our campus to make a more welcoming impression for guests and all others that attend Asbury. He wanted others to find acceptance and belonging just as he had. First impressions are important. More than half first-time guests decide if they will return within 7 minutes before the first worship song or prayer. Their decision is based on what they see and experience during those first few minutes. We know transformation will happen if our guests make the decision to join us as they search to deepen their faith. So first impressions are important to us. Last year we asked a handful of key leaders to participate in Paul's challenge. Their generous matching gifts were used to modernize the South Building lobby. So what's next? Our plan is to focus on updating the North Building lobby, improving signage throughout our campus, and providing guest parking areas. It is up to you and me to provide the matching funds to see these improvements happen. Will you embrace two of Asbury's core values, welcoming unconditionally and giving generously, and participate in Paul's challenge?
Hey guys, I am so grateful for the opportunity for us to take the next step in matching the wonderful gift that Paul Moser made possible for Asbury. If you have been over to the lobby in the South Building, where we check in our kids on Sunday morning, and where our sanctuary is located, you have seen what we have already done to update our facilities. Now it's time for Phase 2, a larger project that includes signage and guest parking, as well as updates to the North Building lobby. I hope that you will join me in generously supporting this important project to refresh some of our spaces, to make them more inviting for newcomers. Let's work together to leverage this wonderful gift from Paul Mosier.